There is nothing quite as bad as mascara smudges to completely ruin your eye makeup. So today we are going to stop that from happening because that is one of my biggest struggles, and I have been working so hard to find something that will keep it from happening. And I'm so happy that I have found something that is almost perfect to keep mascara transfer from happening on your upper eyelids, on your lower eyelids, wherever you seem to have transfer marks. We're gonna stop that today. Hey, it's Lauren from Holy Beautiful. So today we are going to tackle a very common problem that a lot of people have when they put on their eye makeup, which is mascara smudges. This also will help for eyeliner smudges too. So if that's your problem, don't worry, I've got you covered. But one of my biggest problems is mascara transfer marks on my brow bone because my eyelashes are pretty long. And so they do touch my brow bone when I curl them. And so certain formulas of mascara just don't agree with my eyelids. I think part of the problem is just formulations are too oily or waxy, and that's why it transfers. I wash my face. I don't put moisturizer on my eyelids or my brow bone during the day. And I normally would try to powder my eyelids to keep them from getting so oily, but that just wasn't cutting it. I felt like I was trying a lot of things that people do to keep that transfer from happening, and it just wasn't stopping it from happening altogether. So I started thinking outside of the box a little bit, and I was like, I don't feel like it's always been this bad on me. What was I doing in the past that maybe would have been why I wasn't having transfer? And I was like, oh my God, eyeshadow primer. Like, I hadn't thought about it, but an eyeshadow primer, it creates a tacky base, but it also prevents oil from building up and making your eyeshadow slide around. I used to use the Urban Decay Primer Potion for ages. They changed it to like a doe foot applicator, and the one that I had bought the last time had like a little scratchy, felt like piece of plastic. So every time I would like put it on, I was like, I hate this. Like, this is just, I don't enjoy it. I miss the squeeze tube. So I started looking and seeing like what are some of the eyeshadow primers for like the longest lasting eyeshadow, because I figured those are going to be the ones that are really going to stop things from moving around and hopefully stop my mascara from moving around too. So I ended up getting Milani, the Primetime, no, not Primetime, that's Bare Minerals, I'm so sorry, eyeshadow primer from Milani. It comes in a little squeeze tube. I think I paid roughly $9, so under $10 for this at CVS. And what I do, I have played with different ways of doing this, and I have found less is more. That is for both of my eyes. And I will take that. You're gonna dab it on, and I concentrate mine where I tend to have more smudging and all over my eyelid, because it's just a good base anyway for any type of eye makeup. But I just pat that on, and I like a little bit on the inner corner, and I like a little bit just on the outside too, in case you do a winged liner, or if you tend to get lower transfer, just put a little bit down there. Just get that all over. Now, you can leave this just by itself. Like I said, I've tried this a variety of ways. You could leave it by itself, but I have found the best way to use this product to keep it from transferring with your mascara is use some type of powder to set it. So I'm just gonna use the CoverGirl Clean Matte. I'm just gonna take the poof that comes inside of it, coat that up, and I close my eye and I press. And what this does is it gets rid of oils on your lid space. So you've primed it and you are keeping things from moving around. But then this one in particular, this is the matte one, it just like sucks up the moisture, and like it will definitely help keep you matte on your face. But I have found this to be the best powder for this. And also drugstore, it's not super expensive, but it's effective. And so like I just really go up on that brow bone where I tend to have issues. You can do a little bit under the eye, Also, because this primer is so tacky, I found that with certain eyeshadows, they would kind of cling to it really well and it made it harder to blend out. So I like having a nice even base of that powder. I'm gonna fluff off where it's a little bit lighter. An even coating of that powder over the primer, and it stops mascara transfer. Like, I've noticed I'll have maybe a tiny bit at the very end of the day, but it's so minuscule compared to what my mascara situation used to be at the end of the day. So I'm gonna do a little bit of eyeshadow, just how I normally would. I'm not gonna do anything really bold and dramatic that would conceal where it transfers. And then I'm gonna use mascara that I really don't like, that actually smudges all over me normally, and show you guys at the end of the day what that looks like. Okay, so mascara is on. As you can see, it touches my brow bone. So we're gonna check in a little bit later tonight and I'll give you the full rundown. As for like why I don't like this mascara, it's actually the formula that makes your lashes look really, really beautiful. It's the Falsies mascara, which it totally looks like Falsies. But what I don't like about it is that they changed how the brush is. Like you can see, it's like, it's the same brush style it always has been, but they put it on a flexi point, and I hate these. Oh my God, I don't understand the allure of these, because when you're pressing into your eyelashes, it can like fling and move, and I don't like that. It used to not be like that. Maybelline, bring back the old one that didn't move on you. Ugh, gross. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Okay, so this is my 8-hour check-in. As you can see, there is zero transfer. Like, I haven't done a single thing to wipe off my brow bones, under my eyes, nothing. It does not budge. It's amazing. And I really didn't love this mascara. I still don't love the wand, but the fact that it doesn't end up on my brow bone is amazing.